Charlie's Angels Full Throttle is a box office blunder. A blunder. And they want to know why it failed its last mission. This is took it from the Hollywood Reporter. Charlie's Angels' latest box office outing was anything but heaven sent. Sony's reboot failed to meet even the studio's cautiously low expectations, debuting to a franchise eviscerating $8.6 million in North America. Given that the film, to make up traction overseas, launching with $19.2 million, including a disappointing $7.7 million in China. It seems likely that the Angels just completed their final mission. 1+ for Sony. Its potential financial losses will be minimized through co-financers Perfect World Pictures and 2.0 Entertainment, which put up half of the film's $48 million budget. God damn. However, Charlie's Angels serves as the latest painful reminder that brand recognition isn't always a surefire draw. Charlie's Angels is Hollywood's third attempt in the last 3 weeks following Terminator Dark Fate and Dr. Sleep to dip back into the well with little to show for it. Box office analysts see Charlie's Angels, like other high-profile misfiles this year, such as Men in Black International and Shaft, as yet another indication that familiar properties shouldn't be rebooted because it worked decades ago. Now, there's a couple of things that I wanted to shed light on. It was from Elizabeth Banks. Man, I don't know if you guys know about the shit that she's been saying. She was like, people got a million Spider-Man movies. Why are you tripping off the reboot? Why trying to make up reasons why this didn't work in the box office? Why that? She's making up excuses in her interviews to deflect the real reality of the situation. Why Charlie's Angels flopped? And that's the question that I want to pose to you, HT3, because I think we all know. Why you think Charlie's Angels flopped, bro?
Off the trailers, man, it just seemed like they was trying too hard. It just seems like, even for me, the actors. These actors not even, look, we got old chicks from freaking Twilight that I don't, all I've seen her from was Twilight, and she can act worth for nothing. She had a extreme poker face, like, the whole time. Like, other chick, the tall one, she, I don't know where she's from. Then you got the Pink Ranger slash, she's
like the, she's arguably more popular than even, I forgot her name. Twilight.
Naomi
Harris. Scott.
Naomi Scott. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, and plus I feel I can't really speak on it too much because I haven't seen a film, but just based off of the previous movie, they did not need to reboot this thing. They didn't need to keep that shit back in the early 2000s. So it was hot then. Now people just aren't checking for Charlie's Angels like that. Like,
I don't think people are checking for this Charlie's Angels, bro. I think if you released a Charlie's Angels movie with actresses who deserve to be here, who are good female with the chick who played the mummy, Charlize Theron, and Zoe Saldana, and you made that shit with those three as the angels, and you made a Bosley character, who would you make Bosley? And you made Bosley, let's just throw out, keep him black for the sake of SJ. Idris Elba was Bosley.
Okay.
That movie's fire. Is going to make money.
More
than this shit.
Yeah. The big issue was the actors. I feel they didn't have no appeal. They didn't have no draw. But I feel that
on top of other things.
Yeah. You can say that about any film. You put the famous actors in any film, and it'll get that draw. It'll get that. It'll put butts in seats. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily true. A lot of good Hollywood acting in movies fail at the box office. Look at Terminator.
I mean, but no, who do they have besides Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, man.
They didn't have nobody.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's it, though.
It's the Terminator.
But he was barely in there, though.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as a Terminator means
I
more
get it.
to fans than Christian Bale and Matt Damon in that freaking driving movie.
I know, but they had other actors that wasn't known at all in that film.
I mean, you had Sarah Connor came back. She came back to say what's up.
A pack a day, so what?
I mean,
See, I mean,
6 a day. Pack a day, she's 6 a day.
yeah, nah, man. So I think
6 a day, Sarah.
I think you could put any number of famous like
Look at the movie I just saw, Lighthouse, with freaking Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. That shit flop.
Oh.
I mean, flop. It didn't make no money. And niggas didn't show up.
I know, but who was in there?
Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
No, okay, I know Willem Dafoe, but Robert Pattinson. I mean, there ain't no pool there, you know.
Mm.
So if you would have replaced them with A-class actors, it would have got money. So to go to your point, you can do that with any film. You can give any big name actor and put in there and it will get money.
All right, I'm gonna show you. Watch. I'm gonna prove that wrong.
Okay, fine.
No, it's okay, but what you're saying makes sense. But I just don't. I just disagree that it's the case. So there's a film that just came out that I'm waiting to see. It just came out. It's called Motherless Brooklyn. The cast is amazing. Down the block, the cast is fire. Let me see if it has a cast. If I get a cast here, I gotta go to IMDb. Keep going though.
No. I mean, combined with a big name.
With a big name.
Yeah, combined with a big franchise name, and then
that's the
Charlie's
point.
Angels.
Franchise over actors all day.
Charlie's Angels though, like
So
that's a big name.
So a big name and big name actors.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
goes
blockbuster.
But it goes to what you were saying though. You said if I put Zoe Saldana in there, you're talking about big name actors of course it's gonna make money.
You could have made that.
Of course it is.
Yeah, and it's Charlie's Angels.
So what's your point? But saying okay, it would have been fire if they had this and that.
Because I thought that your argument was just big names make movies money. And I disagree. I think you need big names. I think you could use big names. You have a great franchise, good script, good storytelling, word of mouth. You need all that.
Yeah, I'm saying, but the big name that's like the main thing, you know, like pretty much because with the big names, good acting, become with fans, all that shit, man. So it's a lot of things.
Ooh. Christian Black dropped $5 on it. Shout out to my dude Christian Black. Thank you for the $5 donation, bro. He says, "Did you see that the director blamed men for this failure?" Christian Black, I already put up an article here, and I'm gonna target this shit. I'm gonna snipe this motherfucker. Let me come back. Let me holler at my dude Justice Divine. I lost $20 donation. Thank you, Justice Divine. He said, "What up, brothers? Freak this movie. It looked like cheap, uninspiring, and agenda-driven from the start. When we got great action films like John Wick and the superhero genre out here popping, you really got to come harder than this."
Yeah, facts.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, and that goes to my my other point where this movie is out of time. You know,
You think that's the case?
We have so many upscale movies, man. So we're
Got a lot of trash too, man.
I know, but I don't count trash. I'm counting
Trash is dominating in 2019. Trash movies has been dominating this year.
Example.
All of the blockbusters that we've been hyped for, most of them has been garbage. Starting with the most recent one, which was probably what? Here we go. Charlie's Angels, Terminator. What other blockbuster came out in recent that didn't live up to snuff? If I pull up a list, we'll find it out.
No, but this has to be the weakest one. Like you can't. I'm not going to compare Charlie's Angels to Terminator because it's not going to win. You know what I mean? Like it probably didn't do as good as it should have did, but it did better than Charlie's Angels. You know what I mean?
What did?
Terminator.
This one that just came out?
Yeah.
It did do better than this Charlie's Angels, not even the previous ones.
I'm talking about
This
one.
This one should have done at least as good as the previous Charlie's Angels movies. One of the Charlie's Angels movies made $400 million. This ain't gonna get $100 million.
No, this not even gonna get
This
probably
ain't gonna
50.
get $100 million. Child's Play. How was that? People were hyped for that. How was Child's Play?
Who's hyped for that?
Every horror fan that ever existed,
Okay, that's not too many of us.
and it was a letdown for you, right?
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Did not live
It was
up to
cool.
that. It did not live up to the hype, in my opinion. I was disappointed by that. If you ask me, that's
No.
Quentin Tarantino's worst film.
Worse? Nah, I don't think so. It was a good film for what it had to work with.
Yeah, it was a good film.
It was a good film.
But we're talking about there's like the bar, the standard, and then there's Quentin Tarantino.
I mean, but
Quentin Tarantino is very beneath him.
for what he had to work with, for what I mean,
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, bruh. You had him back, bruh. Look what he did with him last time.
he did
Django.
That was a good role, bro.
It was a bad story. He shouldn't have told it about that story. When we first heard he was doing a Manson story, we were busting nuts. She turned into a
for what he had to work with. For what he had to work with, bro. He did a good job, man.
for what he had to work with. Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, and Leonardo DiCaprio, and a fake Bruce Lee. He had fire.
I know, but the story he tried to tell.
The story he tried to tell didn't come over as good as all of his other stories. That's why it's freaking his worst movie. That's his worst movie he ever made, bro. I don't give a freak what nobody say, man.
I don't think it's his worst film, man. That freaking that one movie with freaking
What, Django?
No. Hey,
Kill Bills? Reservoir Dogs?
Haven't seen that one.
Don't say don't say it. I know you ain't talking about Inglourious. And you not talking about Hateful Eight.
No, fool. Exactly.
Ving Rhames, Bruce Willis, John Travolta, Samuel Jackson.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about that one with Kurt Russell. The one
Death Proof?
Yeah, Death Proof, man. That was
Death Proof is fire, bro. Stuntman Mike.
That
The
was
nachos?
that was a
Ready
whatever.
to fly, bitches.
That was a whatever movie, man.
Death Proof over Hollywood.
I got Hollywood for Death Proof, man.
Really? Oh my.
Yeah, man. That's just me.
Fuck.
That's the first one for me.
Yeah, Death Proof is freaking fire, bro. That movie is classic, bro.
Hey, people saying Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown is fire. What are you talking about? Death Proof is tight, man. You talking about Stuntman Mike?
Death Proof, in my opinion, was the weakest, man. And you can say Hollywood is above that. That's cool. But it's maybe not the weakest.
Can we agree that it's at the bottom of Tarantino's list?
Of course.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
So that's a
yes.
huge disappointment in my opinion.
Yes.